Hey guys, so welcome back to another used tech hustle video. In this one we're taking a look at one of a trio of cards I picked up in a recent eBay listing, which was a very well priced pack of 3 different graphics cards. They were listed as untested, and I figured, well, I might as well try my luck and see if they're actually working or not. And as you can see, when they arrived, they were in pretty filthy condition. This is one of the 3, they were all pretty much the same. As you can see, the actual dirt was caked into everywhere. However, that didn't deter me. I thought I may as well give things a bit of a clean, especially given the spec of the card. As you can see, it's quite a hungry beast, it needs a bit of power, but it does offer all of the functionality you would need, some HDMIs, DVIs, VGA, etc. Pretty much everything a useful card would possibly need. And it would give me an opportunity to test out my new cleaner that I picked up from Amazon for just £14. As you can see, that cleaner is just a blower which can also be used as a hoover, and it absolutely annihilated the dust out of that thing. And obviously some of the surface dust was a bit more of a problem, so I decided before doing anything to give it a bit more of a deeper clean. So after a few minutes of hard work and scrubbing, as you can see, it's cleaned up very nicely. It's looking an awful lot better, and more importantly, I don't feel like it's now going to give me hepatitis, so that's always a bonus. However, my joy was soon to be stifled as soon as I popped it into the system. It was apparent that there was a problem with the card. As you can see, the image coming from it was very sort of scrambled with these lines and everything all over it. I didn't really know what to do at that point, so I tried one of my old tricks of replacing the BIOS with, sometimes you can get slightly lower clocked versions, which has, believe it or not, worked in the past a couple of times for me. However, as you will see, I had no luck with this either. Now, rather than just going back to the drawing board and putting the card in the bin, I'm a bit more resilient than that, so I figured I would try another tactic entirely. Something I'd seen about on the internet before. Never thought I'd actually need to try it myself, but I figured, hey ho, what's the harm? What's the worst that can happen? The dreaded oven technique, which I've never personally used. However, I thought I may as well give it a go. This is how that went. Okay, well, I've never tried this before, so yeah, I suppose the card doesn't really work, so there's no harm if it fails even further, but let's see how it goes. I've got the oven preheated to 200. Yep, that's hot in there. And I'm going to whap this in now and see how it goes. Leave it for 10 minutes, I've seen. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really nervous. This thing, obviously, it isn't functional at the moment, so either way, I'm either going to have something tasty for my lunch, or a nice ornament, or a graphics card that might work for a few weeks, and just let me do some benchmarks and things, that's fine. Anyway, enough waffling, let's pop it in and give it a whirl. Okay, that felt weird, but let's see how it goes. Okay, 10 minutes have gone by, let's get all this off. Get this card out of the oven. let it cool down for a bit, I think. Jesus, there's warm in there. I mean, maybe because I've just never done this before, but this just seems so strange, taking out something like this. Anyway, I'm going to let this thing cool down for quite some time now before I even think of touching it. And with a bit of luck, we've done something to it, maybe given it a new lease of life for a bit, or we've completely destroyed it and we've made a nice objet d'art. Let's wait and see. So after an hour or so of cooling, which I know was excessive, but I did have other things to be getting on with. As you can see, it's now cooled down and ready to touch, so I decided to pop it all back together. Wasn't really optimistic at this point, to be fair. This is something I've only seen on other people's YouTube videos who are very brave, and I know this isn't a permanent fix, but if it lets me use the card for a bit and benchmark it and stuff, then brilliant, no harm done. So I did just that and popped it back in the machine. Okay, the card has been rebuilt. I've slapped it back in my test system, which is my X58 machine, and well, I'm not holding my breath. I think it's going to be completely broken now. If there's anything more than that, then brilliant. If it's completely dead, then that's how it goes. It was worth a try. I've seen people do this before. I've always wondered if it would work, so let's see now. I'm going to turn the machine on and flick the monitor over to DVI and see what happens. Hang on. Probably would help if I plug the DVI connector in. Okay, that's in. Might be a bit too soon for my monitor. Good God. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Alright, okay, okay, this is completely different. As you were seeing with the footage, this had all lines and was just a complete mess. Jesus, I am blown away. Let me just grab a torch here, just while this loads, if it loads. I've been fiddling around with other things in the meantime, so I might need to restart it just to give Windows a chance to catch up. But already, I mean, that's an improvement. But just in case it wasn't quite clear, there is the card. So it is the same one and everything. Wow. Okay, I might need to give this a quick restart because I say I've been fiddling around with other things on this machine in the meantime. So there might be an issue there, but as far as output goes, the fact that it's doing anything is impressive, but the fact that those lines seem to have gone is very, very interesting. Flick this back over. I'm amazed. Ugh. Grab the right monitor. Sorry, mouse. So I've got to get out of the habit of trying to do things through the viewfinder of my camera when I'm using it. Okay, device manager. $560. Okay, let's just check. Oops. The hell? Minecraft? Ugh. Don't remember installing that. Okay, and there it is. 560. And 2 gig of VRAM. I can't believe it, I'll be honest with you. I really can't believe it. I've watched quite a few videos on this before even attempting this. Obviously when I installed the card and saw it was faulty, and after changing the BIOS did nothing. I really wasn't expecting much, and I know this is not a permanent fix. I'm not going to put this in a machine and then sell it on or anything like that, because I would absolutely hate for some, you know, mum to buy this for a kid, for them to play Fortnite or something, and then all of a sudden the graphics card blows up on them. I'd feel like an absolute bellend, so there's just no point there. But as far as benchmarking and seeing what this thing can do, well, perfectly fine, you know. And you never know, maybe after, if I can put some hours into it and it is fine, then maybe I can pass it on to somebody else with the clear outline that it is going to go faulty at some point, I assume. Because, you know, Christ, being 10 minutes in an oven is not a permanent fix for anything, I can't imagine. But hey, let's see. I'm going to shut up now and crack on with some benchmarks. And yeah, I can't believe it. I really can't. I'm blown away.
see a large transmitting array. That must be the jamming station. Ah!
So there we have it, guys, the tale of a bit of a gamble, which for now at least has paid off. And overall my views on this card are, well, I'm incredibly impressed really. The price you can pick one of these up for and the performance you can expect to get, I really am blown away. Now I know some of the FPSs in the benchmarks may not be as high as you would hope, however, coming from a PS4 kind of point of view, which I've been a fan of for years, I think it's very acceptable. And of course you can tweak the resolution and settings of any of the games shown or your own games as you wish. Given that you can pick these up for usually anywhere between sort of £20 and £30 on their own, well worth a gamble. Now I know this particular one is probably not going to last forever, given how it's been repaired, but I am over the moon with it really. I think it's going to live inside my editing rig, which will be the X5675 system until it dies really. And you know what, if anyone's interested when that happens, then I will happily post an update to give you an idea of how long this kind of thing would last. Anyway, so kind of my takeaway from this is I absolutely love the 560 Ti. However, I have got a couple more cards to clean up and check if they work and whatnot. So do keep your eyes peeled if you've enjoyed this and want to see some more adventures in these untested graphics card off eBay. If you've of course got one of these cards and want to share your opinions in the comments, then I would absolutely love to hear it. And obviously do like and subscribe if you wish. Thanks for checking out the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.